Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are surrounded. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Red Raiders offense will have the first possession of the game. And here he plan, but Jesse, with this guy, he sort of believes, I'm him. I'm the dude.
Yeah, and he gives defensive coordinators nightmares, too. I swear, when you watch this guy's highlight tape, man, he scares you to death. With his speed, he can take the top off the...
And so how many different ways can I continue to give him touches? You know, they're going to split him out wide. I'd hand him the football. I'd throw it to him quick. I'd throw it to him deep. This is a playmaker that will be featured.
Wide open downfield.
Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their heads back out. The Red Raiders want to crank the tempo. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked.
Gotta have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
And he'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Absolutely perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I know one for the visiting team.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Not a chance he lets that one go. He's bringing it out. Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22. And you'd better be sharp throwing the football to the outside.
Good at baiting you into throwing their way as well. You got to be careful. And, David, I like these guys, too, because they're not afraid to get their face in the fan and support the run game.
No doubt. And it's fun because when you're a defense and you give other guys help because you trust these guys on an island outside.
On second down, wants to throw it. Gets it out quickly. Continues to fight for yards. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
They'll leave it with him. And I think they'll get stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. On second down, he'll let it fly. Showing the arm strength to the left. And that's going to be
not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Trying to get to him. And the defense gets a goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's for the play caller. Where are my playmakers? Who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Bill?
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone.
And the Red Raiders headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw, it's Morton. They'll run the screen. Turns it on in midfield. Plenty of room on that play.
And the offensive line and the quarterback has to do their job on screens. They got to sell. Pass down the field, pass down the field. Offensive line releases. Quarterback now snaps his eyes to the running back. The running back does the rest with the big boys out.
First down, it's 2nd and 10. Motion from the offense. Now the play fake. Coming after it. That pass is in for a fumble. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Lets it slip right. Takes the field, ready to go back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting...
How easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Gets it out fast. And I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And they can't.
It's on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Smashes through. Ran through the contact in that running room. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. He wants to throw. And that one's incomplete. They couldn't connect. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. And the quarterback
Just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And here comes the press.
25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front. And they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
And the incomplete offense back onto the field. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game did.
You ain't lying, Vince.
Caught in the backfield, it's Douglas. And a good job in the hurry up. Looking downfield, it's Morton. That pass not. He's already put 3 on the board. Earlier this time, a 38-yard try. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. Able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Going for the return. Gets it across the 20 to touchback. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Can't find trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Finds a man on the left. They make the stop, but the... That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. We've put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. To start the drive after the break. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Sophomore. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. There to make. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The option look. And a 9-yard offense with jumbo personnel. Off play action. Fires to the right. He's got it. And the defense was right and set up in the red zone. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Show you what's going down. Boise State is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Chris Peterson, this has not been a blowout today on the show. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on 2nd down from the 18. They'll try the right side. He's
athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
feeling some heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
When you got third and this long, everybody knows what's coming. It's going to be a pass. Defensive linemen get to tee off. They know exactly what's coming. Go get the quarterback. It is your dream. That is what you live for. It's what you practice in the offseason for. I want sacks just like...
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. The give to the back. He breaks the tackle. They still can't get him down. He's loose down the left side. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll go to the ground. Some really tough
passing game sells, and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, and he's going to...
Defensive player, you see so much option nowadays and so many different variants of it, and you got to play very disciplined, sound football. And you could tell he knew he was responsible for the quarterback. He goes and gets him, sits him on the ground, creates a tackle for a loss.
They'll pass on the 50-yard field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down from the 33. They'll try it on the ground. Dragged down to the good spot on the field to go for it. Really, everything to gain and not much to lose.
Yeah, and most coaches discuss or know pregame warm-ups how far their kickers can kick it. Do I have a boot to even consider this? But I think you want to stay aggressive regardless and go try to get extra points.
Final.
Here, we're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
The give to the tailback. He's got it down to the 1.
They're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
From the gun, running back gets the give. And he burrows his way into the end zone. And they desperately to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together.
Got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Looking to throw, it's Morton. And that pass will be down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he tried to say, he'll try to really get into this one. Secures it at the 30. This guy is a daring little bit of ground for the offense. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Still on his feet. Just couldn't find an open. Didn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on 2nd down. They're bringing heat. And he got...
Just knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback. And the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
He took a hit at Texas Tech, ready to send the offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So
find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Snagged in the middle. It's Douglas. From the gun. Wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure gets there. And down he
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Play. Let's head to the locker rooms. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game.
Raiders will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something like upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way...
He'll off one deep down the left side. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
Play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Keep it on the ground. Just buried it.
Pick up a bunch of yards on first down. Make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
He's got his man. And good blocking and got the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. He's going to pass. Hit hard just as...
Guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
Gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. The aerial assault continues. It's complete. He gets it over back what they see. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Pressure coming. Takes a shot as he... Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Excellent job working 1st down. And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some...
Dropping back, it's Morton. They're trying to get to it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nifty look.
It's so nice to be an offense on 2nd down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run and try to get the front. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. The play action fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned.
1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. To the ground with the back. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. 1 step wrap, 2 step down, shadow of their own goalpost, needing some breathing room. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Him for a short gain. And the Red Raiders moving quickly to the line. Looking to pass. It's Morton. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They finally can create some lanes for their running back. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of running back and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up.
Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw, trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Field is 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has...
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Wide receiver shows motion. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Bought a little time, lets it go.
Defense, we knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And the big chunk of yardage is picked up. Lining up from the 34 on first down. He's looking to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Baxter. And the spin move out to reach the end of the quarter. He's looking for an open man on second down. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. And a good, solid pickup. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. Open in the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area.
Over New Mexico. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And a little too much. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Dropping back, it's Morton. This one's complete. They've got him down at the 4. And the Red Raiders want to move quickly.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it.
They'll try to snap it quickly.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you in.
Try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Throwing right. Fires and picked off. Looking for more room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Now this offense is back on the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man downfield. All kinds of running room. Pulls it in and takes it in for a touchdown. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
On its way to the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
You know, it doesn't matter how talented you are as a quarterback, how accurate you are, how athletic you are. If you're on your back most of the day, it's going to be very hard to win the game. That's been the case for this guy here today. He's been under pressure. He hasn't been in rhythm. He's thrown.
So they'll try to make up some of that ground on second down from the 16. Back to throw, it's Morton. Got his man on the outside. Not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Getting some heat. And the quarterback goes down all the way back in his 4-yard line.
We've seen throughout.
Line gets set, first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's run out of bounds. He just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Running with power.
You got to give the coaching situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds.
You can't run your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. They're not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you need it.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They want to run this quarterback. He's run out of bounds. First down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Barges ahead. He's knocked down in the back.
The offense here, they're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be low.
The final gut punch. Touchdown on the short run.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you
predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Looking for a man. It's Morton. Fires to the big fella. Out of bounds. It'll be third and short from their own 33. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds his man in the middle. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll just keep slinging it. Makes the grab. It's Douglas. They'll get him down, but not. And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Looking to move it through the air.
almost under pressure. They're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
Got it in the middle ball all of the time, and they could use one here. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got a man. It's Douglas. Or they can pick up a first without scoring. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Just had to get rid of that.
That people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Power football with the run. You'll take 4 yards on. He's looking to throw. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Makes the grab inside the 30. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Well, how about this one? A fun one. These guys came in as underdogs, and they walk out as the winner.
They didn't care they were unranked. That's not what they were worried about. Oh, this team's ranked. They weren't looking at them any different. They were looking to come in and get the W and execute. Great job believing they could come, Jesse, and knock them off.
Yeah, you're right, David. This team came in with something to prove, and they knew they had a national audience that was going to be paying attention to this game. What a great job going out under the lights, big-time stage against a ranked opponent, and really putting their A game out there on the field.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another